Started now.
Okay, here we go.
Fill the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand final. It's on.
There we go. Drill straight away with an aerial, working it bam into the middle lane. Middle lane, I keep doing middle lane.
This isn't League of Legends, my friend.
I know. Wow,
I'm surprised you got that reference. Not gonna lie, Gregan.
I've done it twice now, and it's been pointed out.
Oh, the demo might just sink it in, and it does.
But look, did you see that? He really wanted to steal that.
Yeah, Siobhan going for the cheeky steal. We'll have a meeting about that later, Siobhan.
It was good from Iron Tree. He picked up the two of the blue team, not able to get up as quickly as he could. Pops it over both of them, sending it dropping into the net at a rather slow speed.
Oh, I'm loving it. The the Twitch chat are still continuing to say, "Wow."
What a
yeah,
save.
keep it up, everyone. That's what the finals are all about.
That's what it's for. Why would you bother talking? Quick, say 3 letters. Somebody say LOL. Do it.
Will with a good aerial and clearance, and I'm a tree with a good pass like this. Oh wow!
That was definitely
equalizer.
not a redirect I was expecting.
Yeah, Drill picking up in the middle there. Sees Soon trying to pass it across to his teammate. Intercepts it early. Both of Sector 1 were not expecting the ball to get straight into Drill's path, and he sends it straight into the back of the net. Drills it into the back of the net, as we have seen him do so often today.
That's a rather cheeky long pass that they were trying to hope for. I mean, it was not surprising that someone from DND was able to get on that, reading that.
Gregan, it still says semis, you nonsense factory. What have you done?
Okay. I'm a tree hitting it back in with the bouncing ball that's going to be hard to deal with. Drill, though, will force it out to the centre pitch.
Says what now?
It still says, I don't know if it's updated. It's got a delay, man. How would I ever know? Yes, good job, maybe.
Yes. It's updated now. It says final, best of 7. Yes, we've got 7 games here. Potentially only 4. We've seen Sector 1 dominating so far today. DND never losing a game. Can this be the final that takes their games away? I Am Tree putting it on net and finishing that one off nicely there.
Snuck into the corner, and the rebound off of the side post will be beautiful and enough to just sneak it in. Just look at that. Yeah, kisses to the side. Perfect.
Space over there. I'm going to hit at that part of the goal. No one is protecting that. So the Rhino Zippy is carrying on. He's looking to set it in the middle. We've seen that tactic today quite a bit. Looking to just land on the ball, put a bit of pressure on, and he goes up, takes on DND with not very much boost there. That's why there's no power on it, but sends it net bound. And here we see Soon looking to kill it into the corner, where Wedge is going to send it central. And both Siobhan and I Am Tree mess it up, but Soon comes along, covers it, goes up on the wall, manages to win the 50-50 challenge there. And I Am Tree now with a bit of control, sends it long with a good clear.
Yep. And now Drill is going to be trying to dribble that round, but soon TM will be seizing that away from him. Was that a sip of a drink? That was like so cinema. Like,
shh, down in front. I'm trying to watch the movie.
I've started using straws, and I've realised as soon as I get to the bottom, it makes that awkward sound.
What do you mean you've realised? Surely this is something you learned when you were 5 years old, like everybody else.
Well, I never really use straws. I normally just guzzle the drinks down, but I thought, why not convert over to them?
Awful words. Let's get back to the game and stop talking about straws.
It's the final straw.
Yes! Jinx. The final straw here coming out here. A lot of the ball is getting herded around like penguins again. Mine. And D&D will be sending it long, but soon TM with a really convincing bounce back will be met by Drill.
Siobhan trying to drive up the wall and meet it, but he just misses. And now I'm a Tree picking it back up and smacking it straight back down at the blue side, and it gets met by Drill.
Will be keeping the bounce up, and it's been stuck in that corner now for a while. And Drill does not get the hit he wants, and soon he's got a very convincing drive off, which will be secured by Sherman.
Setting up Siobhan. Very nice. Sherman.
But that was some amazing stuff. That was some mid-air dribbling, which is absolutely incredible.
It's nice to see them passing it in the air to each other. We saw that earlier on. Both of them able to predict aerial plays very well, but it seems like Sector 1 are happy to set their own aerial plays up, whereas D&D seem to be more of a I'm going to intercept your mispass kind of aerial players. Which
it seems like we're getting a lot more aggressive play from Waj that we weren't getting in the previous games we've seen, and maybe he was holding something back and waiting for the finals, but it might be too late if he continues to play the way he is.
Now, Shervin will be keeping him bounce up and creating those opportunities. Another one, passed it to i57, who tries to get it pointing back in. Will pick up the boost and deny it away from DND as they now recuperate, pull back, and look for another opening, which will probably be created quite soon off of the back of Will's misplay on that touch. And Shervin will just try and like pinch it against the wall. And Drew dribbling for himself, and that will be a very close attempt, all on Shervin. And same old with DND right now. A lot of them crowding around the ball, not really calling it for themselves.
With less than a minute left, this seems like exactly like we called it. That Sector 1, we're going to just completely rinse D&D. Like, D&D have played well against who they've past been assigned to play against, but Sector 1 are just a different caliber of player. And that's clearly showing right now.
When you're coming up against like mid-air passes like that are just coming off seamlessly, it's got to be... there's that realization where you're like, oh, these guys mean business. And this is the grand final, so where else would you expect to see it but here? But this is an opportunity now. It does get shot wide. As expected from you, Gregan? Is this...
This is kind of what I was expecting. Oh, we might see a final goal just to finish it all off with Will.
That was tasty.
Touching it down to the side. Yeah, this is nice to see them actually getting that consolation goal. It means that there's only one goal difference in that first one. I feel like Sector 1 all just went for that one just to try and make something out of it and possibly score a goal. But that is the first game we have seen DND lose today.
Can I just highlight the fact that they, like, I think 5 out of the 6 players all met that ball in the air like they were conforming into some Autobot transformation. That was amazing.
Who would have expected it to go into the net, though? Of all the targets it could hit, the small little one behind 3 of the players was not one of them we were expecting it to go into. And
suddenly, Megatron.
that'd be a plot twist and a half.
If Megatron appeared on the pitch.
Well, if they all like combined at the same time, flew into each other.
Started walking
This is
around.
a whole different game you guys have entered into. Let's do a draft game in the middle of the finals. Let's do it.
Update confirmed. Transformers.
Yeah. Oh, that Megatron skin looks sick, bro.
You know, that would be a pretty decent car expansion, you know, DLC of Transformers.
Yeah.
I mean, they've impeded every other copyright, right? So.
As you start doing an aerial, why not turn into a plane?
Nah, now you're just taking the piss, really.
What is this, Nitronic Rush?
Here we see D&D taking control, trying to take it back into their own half so they keep the ball control. Will sending it up the wall, putting it back into the middle, but Sector 1 going up early. i57 misses it, and Driller's got a shot on. Shervin sending it off to the side. It's looking dangerous, though. A lot of play in the middle. Sector 1 all going up, i57 pulling out just to cover his teammates, but it looks like Sector 1 have got 3 hits up in the air, which is something you don't really want to see from Sector 1. That was where Aptitude were able to counter against their aerial play, was putting challenges up against it. We see Will dropping it in the middle for his teammates soon, pops it onto i57's car and sends it long, and there's more what we like to see.
One thing I would say on D&D's merit is Will's ability to dribble around the lines of Sector 1. He has repeatedly, time and time again, managed to outplay 1-on-1 and 1v2, sliding it past them, but it just hasn't been enough to reconciliate any sort of reaction.
Shervin taking it away here, pops it through every single player with some awkward bounces back and forth, but held his ground, managed to pop away with it, and reacted well to it, sending it on the net.
Yeah, start off with the kickoff again, and that's Shervin with a really good touch. Gets it put into goal point. Will this be another punish? It will! Absolutely fantastically done, straight from the kickoff. It was all Sector 1's game.
Yeah, Shervin there, popping that over the aerial off of the wall. And to be honest, if there was anyone in the middle there, all they had to do was fly up to that one, and the goalie had no chance. Both of them competing for it.
I think it's definitely going to be in the finals where Sector 1 really get a chance to kind of show just how kind of outclassed a lot of the other teams were in comparison going up against them. They're definitely my pick for victory here. But at the same time, this is only the second game. It could go to anyone at this point.
Well, Wajed with a nice little dribble round and round, but put a little bit too much on the final touch on the top of his car, and does send it onto the crossbar, which does in fact get cleared by IM3, who will be trying to clear this, but Shervin always coming from the right angle, it seems, to clear it away. That's another ball that's being centered by Drill, who actually hasn't been able to really pull out and show his true skill, as we saw last game, him carrying his team forward.
Sector seem to really shine when it comes to juggling the ball and throwing it immediately back over onto the blue side. It's time and time again what they're doing to really stand out and get the goals.
Yeah, and they're not afraid to keep it in their own side just to recover it. They're not afraid of like keeping it on their own side, passing it back into their own half and regaining that control, really forcing DND to come out and attempt aggressive plays, opening up their defenses. Who would you say is ahead on sort of power-up, speed boost monopoly then, Gregan?
Well, it's hard to say really just watching from an observer's point of view, but definitely feels like D&D are clamped down in their own half quite a lot of this game. And in that situation, there's only really access to 2 boosts there, and it's very easy for an offensive player when clearing out from those plays just to take one of those boosts and leave you fairly boostless in the middle. That's where you've got to start utilising those boost lines I was talking about previously. The ones just around the middle area, the front of the goal, plenty of places to get boost there. You see Waj not going for the ball as controlled as he would normally with the boost, and definitely Sector 1 putting a lot more pressure on Waj now with boost, able to do something a bit more, and Will pushing it away into the corner. So yeah, Sector 1 probably with the boost. Starving tactics coming into play a little bit here.
From my perspective, it seems like D&D Will is the only member of Blue Team who's really monopolizing the boost. He seems to be the one who, oh, there's a full boost there, I'm going to pick it up immediately. And even then, if there's not any that have respawned, he starts filling up on the smaller boosts. Whereas every member of Orange Team is flying around and picking up every boost available to them and really making use of it.
Is that Drill, you said?
Yeah, Drill.
Drill, yes.
Soon was there to pick up the flak from the Drill, actually reaching the back line there for a change, and that will be Waj, making sure that ball is clear as it can be. Still not too much of a problem for Project One, who are quite comfortable sneaking it into a really difficult position now to deal with, and soon TM just takes a little touch, a little bit of a dribble, plays it back for someone else's fair, hits it onto the crossbar, and it's now an attack replay with IM3 standing fast like a tall Sudowoodo. Happy Pokemon Day, everyone. Waiting in the back lines to sneak his attack on. You know, actually, Sudowoodo is a rock type, which is surprising.
Yeah, that always confused me back in the day. I was like, oh, I'll use my fire on this grass Pokemon.
When you say back in the day, do you mean like yesterday, right? Like, let's be real.
It just dots around on the goal line. That's not enough for even a consolation goal. And, well, it wouldn't be a consolation goal. It would have been enough third goal there for Sector 1.
Sector 1 now 2-0 up in this best of 7. We might see a game taken back from D&D, but they're going to have to do something very special to take on Sector 1. Sector 1 don't feel like they're pushing themselves to the absolute limit here. They're not doing anything too out of the ordinary from their point of view. They're just making sure that they're covering that net once they've got that lead. I think D&D will do well if they got an early lead here. You know that Sector 1 have a very strong defense when they need to.
You know you start something horrible when even the administrators in your Twitch chat have started spamming, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot.
Nick shot.
Nick shot.
Oh yeah, sorry, the last one, Nick shot. Learn to spell, woman!
Might have been a reference to her name, because she's called Nikki.
Nah, man, nah, because then it would have been a K.
True.
It's not Nikki, it's Nicola.
Nicola.
It's not Nikki, it's Nicola. I apologize. Nicola.
Swish and flick.
Playing it against the wall, D&D Drill will be, unfortunately, not making much out of that one. As as Sector 1 throw themselves through the air like a misset of Swan Lake. Shervin with a nice little roll up and another touch up by IM3. Bats it into the centre and no one is there to meet it. But not a very good clearance coming out from Drill, and that's a danger ball. Danger ball! Tree again. Always on point, always in the right place for his team. And whenever he's not, well, Shervin is there to follow. Shervin surely follows. Can we think of alliteration for that? Shervin surely saves? Shervin surely saves.
We're almost at over 400 people. That's crazy how much the stream has grown over the course of the day.
Indeed.
Yeah, everyone. Seriously though, thanks for everyone for stopping by and putting up with our ridiculousness as
And
we.
thanks for watching.
and coming here for this final. It's going to be a great. It's been an absolutely fantastic tournament so far with a goal from i57. A real sneaky one actually, coming out from the bottom of what was meant to be a clearance. i57 is just like, I'll take that. It seems pretty free. And unfortunately, nothing off the back of that.
Yeah, just to add to the viewership, I mean, we're planning to do an even bigger and better event while we're at Insomnia. We've got a lot more planned, more games. There'll be higher competition, more stuff going on, and we see Soon here with a great dribble attempt.
That was a beautiful dribble attempt.
But yeah, definitely worth leaving a follow if you're interested in seeing more from us three, or even just more of Rocket League in general. There'll be good standard of play going on at Insomnia. We'll be on the stage as well in the final, and that goes straight in with Will hitting it on net and getting an awkward bounce off the crossbar there, which left who's on the line? Shavern.
Oh, Shavern got the touch on the back.
Into the net.
That's unfortunate positioning. I guess he just wanted to be there to just in case for the follow-up, but ended up being on the wrong side of the ball there. And outright, the ball is there. The kickoff is won by Waj. Not that it matters too much as Soon kicks back to Shervin, who's going to be centering it lovely. And i57 doesn't quite get the touch he needs because Waj gets in front of him and blocks that. Lovely interception for the defense. Unfortunately, it seems that Will put himself out of commission there by missing the ball on the hit-up. And now this ball is going to be centered into position. And not as
Another nice defense by Waj.
Yeah, he's taken a huge defensive role in this in these series of games that we've seen. Actually, we haven't seen him play up front at all, really create any sort of goal line threat. It's all been Drill and Will.
Drill and Will. The duo of doom.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Soon has been the playmaker of the tournament, though. I have to say.
Twist chat saying that that juggle from Soon earlier on was amazing, and I totally agree.
Yeah, Soon has definitely been the playmaker of the game. He's got such mastery of the ball. Like Shervin and Tree are fantastic at saving and creating those opportunities, but Soon has just been on point every time, meeting the aerials, putting it above goal, just creating so much stress for DMD and anyone else they've gone against. Really, it's just been a joy to watch him.
Yeah, he's looking to pass it everywhere as well. We just saw him earlier passing it back, but no, might be too late for him there, getting back in time. So we see DND going up 2-1 here. That little angled bounce off of the corner set i57 in a bit of an awkward position. Wasn't expecting to go on net there, and that puts DND in lead with less than half the game to go now.
Indeed, and that kickoff is now won by Sector 1 as the follow-up comes round, and Soon is there to meet it, creating the opportunities again through centering, but that will be cleared. And i57 takes his position, and Soon is there to try and get the cheeky bounce, and now Shervin's try, but he gets nothing on that. No speed whatsoever, probably ran out of boost. And Tree sends it right back in their face. Really desperate to get that equalization goal.
Yeah, it looks like if Sector can't think of some way of scoring a goal before the time runs out, that, you know, D&D could be showing exactly what got them to the finals as well, and that it's not all just about Sector.
Well, we did anticipate that it would go 4-1 rather unanimously, I agree. But that is a difficult ball to deal with. Slow enough that Waj won't worry too much about it. And Drill doesn't quite get any touch on that, and Sector 1 just keep it in a dangerous position. Nice little layup there, lets the ball roll onto his hood and up again, and that will be punished. Enough for Soon to come and smash it in after a little bit of a sloppy up run for an equaliser. D&D just forced themselves out of that one. I'm not sure how or why.
Wow.
Wow or how. It basically
You've been reading Twitch chat
nice
too
shot.
much.
Nice shot. Close one.
Yeah, some good little touches there. i57 with the initial touch, and then Shavern just coming in, touching it back to his teammate. This could be the level that they need to make sure they get this full sweep. So it's 2-2 now with 30 seconds to go. Can Soon send it into his teammate to send it upfield? And looks like there's a lot of pressure from D&D here. Stuff we didn't see in these last two games where they're They're looking like they're clamping down on the offense, and soon now going to try and put some pressure on backwards. Not got the speed he needs. Iron Tree taking it away, hitting it into the space, following it up. He's going to look to center this one off the corner. And this could be very dangerous here, with Drill sending it very, very comfortably. Could this be the opportunity he needed to send it on net? And we see it!
Oh my God! What a man! What
Drill!
a man! What a mighty big man! Say it again now! Drill! Ah, what a machine!
All the way from defense there. Drill sends a long clear into the corner. The corner bounces out perfectly for him. He reads it like a book and sends it into the net.
Holy God!
It looks like it could be in for more of the drill that we saw at the start of the day.
Yeah, and we almost saw another goal there, so that's great to see D&D putting a little bit more pressure on, and definitely there we saw a lot more control from D&D in terms of the offense. We know they got the good defensive aerials flying up, sending it away, but that was incredible from Jill, sending it all on his own. And we're seeing, look, every single player contributing on D&D's side. They're all getting saves, all getting goals. We thought there was some kind of segregation, but they're all contributing towards that offense there.
And we've hit over 400. And I was about to say, can we get a wow in chat, but we're already getting spammed by them right now.
Oh God! Drill! Oh, I'm not sure if I can handle another round. Give me 5 minutes.
Right, now we're going to go take a 5-minute round. Let's go on.
Oh, that was just... Mwah. Oh, that was that was nicer than Mama's cooking.
And we continue now into the next game. Can we see the 4-1 we were expecting, or has this sent D&D with that momentum they've needed this whole time into the final, looking to push that best of 7 to the limit, potentially taking 4 games from Sector 1 here?
And now... Oh, I'm not sure
Calm
if I can handle this anymore.
If you would like to take a quick breathing break, I'm sure we can cover for
I'm
you,
just
my friend.
super happy right now. You know, D&D taking a game off of the favourites to win.
2 seconds to go. Drill being a miracle maker, but let's see if they could apply that to this game here. Sector 1 looking strong with their aerial plays. We see Sector 1 up high early on. Iron Tree sending it along for his teammate. He's trying to redirect it in. Will swats it away as Iron Tree looks to push it back in. Just kills that one with the 50-50, but soon now with a chance to shoot this. It looks to just squeeze that in through the wall, but wasn't able to get that one on net. Drill looking to take it on himself.
Drill! What a man! What a man! What a god! I can't handle this! This is too much!
We were saying it earlier on that it really would come down to not whichever team plays the best, but whichever team didn't mess up. And IM3 missing that save there could be a big mess up that causes them, you know, the next game.
Yeah, I mean, Drill, very clever to send that one on net and try and follow through the aerial. I feel like that miss of the defensive clear sent all of Sector 1 into an awkward position. They were expecting that one to go, but it didn't in the end, which put them all on the back foot, on the goal line, and so they missed it all, letting it drop into the net like it did.
It was such an easy goal to save, and that's just pure tilt material. Oh God. That's just, I don't know. I say too much because I don't think Project 1 can ever, oh dear.
Epic and Craftman in the chat saying D&D take my energy.
Oh God.
They'll need it if they're going to pull through with a win here.
Oh, I love it.
Right, Sector 1 looking to put pressure on the blue half here. We see Soon dropping back. Iron Tree there, ready to send it in. Sends it high above the goal. We've seen that a lot from Sector 1. And Iron Tree not quite able to finish that, but Soon,
Soon with a nice redirect.
Wow, that was some
incredible stuff here. So Iron Tree sends it in from a distance, looks to try and get the finish off, but doesn't quite make it. But Soon reads that bounce off of the roof and guides it in like a Dominus god.
guides it in like a seal hunting its prey. Oh, this is like David Attenborough now. But yeah, really impressive stuff from both teams. That was a perfect redirect and really fast as well. Got the edge on it and immense speed. Tucked it really perfectly away for the equaliser after giving up that quite easy goal. That was just caressed through the air by Drill and then washed. I'm not even sure how that was let in.
He was let free too much in the middle there. Chips over I Am Tree, who then goes for the demo on him, and he just gets a free bounce shot then. They're always so powerful when they're on the bounce. And Siobhan had so much gold to cover from such a short distance. There would have been an incredible save either way.
He assumed that his team had that, and he went off and got that. Oh dear.
Siobhan.
Okay. Well,
Quick equalize from Shervin.
Showing off a little bit here in the air. So that killing technique we've seen quite a bit from the Sector 1, where both of DND went for boost there. So Siobhan just had to fly that one in with a little bit of a twist and flip. Allowing him to finish it. A swish and flick. Allowing him to finish it.
Now, yeah, so earlier the goal was let in after Shervin thought his teammates had it and he went off to go and pick up that boost. Ended up having to use 90% of it to try and get back in position on time after realizing that it had slipped through. But I'm a Tree really just pressures in 1 versus 3 and just outplays everyone.
This is incredible. So many goals here. We see Iron Tree sending it just wide of the net, and a bit of a misread there from Will, but Iron Tree reads it perfectly, follows it through and slots it in underneath.
Yeah, not too much effort. Still on the same flight path that he ever was on. And that kickoff will be won by Sector 1 as they look to create more opportunities for themselves in the area. And now, what I like about Sector 1 is they're really comfortable playing in center pitch. They're comfortable meeting aerials in center pitch. They'll pass it and then play back, right? So they'll send one back after creating an opportunity and make sure that they've got enough time to recuperate and pull. So it's just one of those textbook things, really. And with someone like Shervin on your team who's always on point for goal, even when you let silly things through like that just tends to happen. Yeah. Drill slipping it through. That will be forced away though. Good clearance there by Tree.
So Phil, how have you enjoyed this final so far? There's been some impressive aerial plays which you haven't seen for the rest of the tournament.
Definitely, and I haven't expected this kind of turnaround from D&D. Up until now, I've thought that Waj was playing very, very safe, always kind of in the goal, but he's come out and he's shown a lot more aggressive offensive play, which I feel keeps up better with his other two teammates who seem very aerial and offense-centric.
We see Drill getting dunked on by Soon, and Siobhan trying to get the angle on that. We see Will going up to try and block it, in fact misses it, allowing his teammates to take it up. Will taking it from his teammate Drill. Might have been a better option to let Drill take that one on the side, but Waj with a bit of space here, Soon trying to scramble it up. He sends it down into the middle, where I Am Tree and Will clash a bit there. Siobhan using the corner to send it out to his teammate. I Am Tree sends it away. The two blue team members there giving back possession. And can Siobhan take this from the middle and take a shot on net? And looks like they did, so...
It's a bouncer.
A bit of a mistake here. Blue team getting the possession back, but actually just gave it straight back by popping it up in the middle where Sector 1 of, like you said, have so much dominance in the middle in the air.
Indeed. Well, here's food for thought. Do you think I Am a Tree shouts his name as he goes for the ball in the air?
But does he say I am a tree?
I'm sure it's on a similar sort of level that I Am Groot does, Groot. Just kind of just yells it. I would, personally.
Well, right now, if that's what you feel, you should start saying, we are a tree, play a bit more team-centric and really seal this away and get the win.
Shervin,
and the hearts of the audience. Shervin getting the hat-trick. That's his third hat-trick of the tournament that we've commentated on.
Yes. Very clever play by him there. Rather than looking to power it in, looks to just use the wheels of his car to tap it lightly so it floats just below the crossbar, and all of D&D not able to get up to that quickly enough.
All of them connecting, just like form of ball, trying to meet it halfway, but not. Or it's just helping it to tuck in. It's a good aggressive play there from D&D Drill, who's always getting bounced around by Sector 1. Who still are showing their dominance. What an amazing juggle coming out. Enough on that time. It's a 3-1 lead right now. If Sector 1 win the next game, they take the finals.
Yeah, this could potentially be our last game today for this tournament. Sector 1 We expected them to be dominant in this game after such a tight game with aptitude, and let's see whether DND can pull out the power they had in that third game and bring back just a few games. I mean, even if it's 4-3, they've definitely proved they've got the potential to do some damage at Insomnia with another months of practice.
I feel I might have been a bit too generous with my 4-3 prediction, and that it could end up going for your 4-1.
Indeed, we'll see.
Either way, these teams have definitely had fun, and they should come along to Insomnia.
Yeah. I'm just happy that we might be on the route to like predicting correctly of our 4-1.
I'm so proud of myself.
You know what? I know what it takes.
Great shot from Drill here, off the corner. The hit came a little bit awkwardly back on the back wall, and he gets up there so quickly and controls that one just below the crossbar. It's a very good play by Drill. Good reading of the bounce from that side wall.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all already accepted Drill as our Lord and Savior.
Very talented player in offense, especially. Very happy to get up there early, make those shots on target. Despite it being a potential 50-50 situation, he gets up way before the opposition, allowing him to get cleaner hits. And we see Shavern putting it into the middle, Drill sending it away. Can he continue with this? He does. The favourable bounce on top of his car. Waj looking to put pressure down on the line here. Drives underneath the ball, and nothing really happens with that play.
Now, soon again, creating those opportunities, forcing it down the middle, and giving his team time to monopolise on all of the power-ups for maximum boostage as they force it back into... Oh, no, they don't want too much of that to do with that. Oh, they are going to meet it for a change. Unsurprisingly, though, it's put into a different, difficult position for them, but just wide. Them not to worry too much. DND will put that back to centre pitch.
So far, who would you two put as being the MVP of the tournament? And that's the Twitch chat as well.
Soon
for you. It's soon.
It's going to be soon.
Yeah, Soon has been very talented. Drill again has been a good player, but Soon has definitely been the one creating so many opportunities for Sector 1 here.
Yeah, Soon has been the playmaker of the tournament. Drill is
very
underdog
good for us.
No, I think Drill's just good at finishing, right? Drill just knows what plays to make and what he can do. And Soon is just knows what he can do for his team. And he is definitely showing up and proving that he is an integral, real critical part of his team. As Shervin tries to make a position on play, and soon we will send it right back into the centre pitch, which is met immediately by Drill, who will try and get the aerial off, but will ultimately be cleared without too much effort, as the spin ball is met, twirling towards freedom. And it becomes a bit of a cluster, and the fight is cleared immediately by Will. So that will be dispersed and sent right back into the danger zone. Sector 1's defensive line. And Drill can't quite send that one home. It's a familiar back and forth that we're used to by now between these two teams. It seems that one slips up, lets in a mechanically fairly easy one to dodge. And another team just overextends like Shervin does there, puts himself out, and Drill tries to drill it home. But the overcommitments to these aerials that aren't quite met with enough boost power are the ones that ultimately get punished. So Shervin gets and meets that aerial in the air. It's been knocked up by M-Tree, whose IM-Tree is going to come try and put it back in, sneak it back. So Shervin's put it towards the middle, centering goal, but that will not be met by anyone. Never got quite the right angle that they wanted after 3 attempts.
It's interesting to see D&D holding back very strongly here, leaving one literally on the goal line, trying to make sure that they don't let in a goal here. They got 1 minute 30. I don't feel that's the best tactics against a team like Sector 1, who can score in any situation, and Drill creates a buffer for their team here. I was about to say they need to start looking to score goals and make sure that they get that 1 goal lead, and they answer it before I even get to tell them to do so. And very good from Drill, as we have seen all day.
Someone's definitely had their cornflakes.
A bit of Weetabix as well.
All of the cereals, why not?
Yeah, we know that Drill's morning training routine is eating drill bits, cornflakes, Weetabix, and petroleum oil.
And pieces of envy.
Nice. Okay. So Drill takes it up, and this is the first time that it's the first time in this final that DND have been sat on a cushion.
Yeah, definitely.
And they might just take this extra game, and we'd both be wrong, Gregan.
We would.
But I would be closer to being right.
No! We can't have that. You're Irish, you're never right.
Hey.
Hey!
None of that now. None of that now.
So we see a bit of offensive pressure here from Sector 1. It's definitely in front of the goal. All three of them up there. They know they've got to make an opportunity here. They're going to overextend themselves, trying to push it on. Well, hopefully Iron Tree can take that away off the wall. Soon going to send it long with a very long shot. Drill! Trying to save it.
I mean, there's that. Wow, yeah.
I was about to say this could be the reverse sweep for D&D to come back and get it, but with plays like that, like Soon has just such pinpoint accuracy from such distance. It really is anyone's tournament to win right now.
That one was a lip biter. That was I might need a cold shower after this.
Yeah, we're getting some wows and nice shots in the Twitch chat, as we'd expect.
Oh, 15 seconds left. Can they make it count? Oh, a bit of a fumble around the 10 seconds. Sherman sends it across. Soon hits it around. It's in the air. They've still got time to play with it, but no, maybe not now. It's too much too late. Too little too late, rather. And I think you could keep it bouncing, but no, it gets forced to the floor. And the second game picked up from Drill.
Which means you guys are wrong, and I might be right.
Yeah, currently it's 3-2. I mean, what a final. Unprecedented competition that I didn't think we'd see out from D&D.
Yeah, D&D stepping up here.
Yeah.
Sector 1 have got a lot of offensive pressure. They have done this whole tournament. But I think that game they just slipped back a little bit, not quite putting as many shots in as we were hoping for. I mean, Soon was still doing so, but it needs more than just one player to be attacking, because if you see that one player going in for the offensive shot, you can know that it's going to be coming and defend it. You've got to have it coming from all angles, look to pass it to each other, which is what they've been doing for the rest of this time we've been seeing them. Hopefully they can do it in this final game to take the win. If not, D&D might level it up to 3-3, and then it will be the next game wins.
Ugh, what a series, really. I mean, I am actually very happy that they've got that.
With 478 viewers on Twitch at the minute, I'm wondering if we're going to clear 500 before the end of the final.
Oh, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? The dream.
That would be the dream. And then, sure, we get to Insomnia, and there will be at least 500 people, there to see it in person.
Indeed, and Drill again with such offensive dominance. He came in from speed. His teammate Wadge looking to put the pressure on. Then Drill just comes in and says, "Nope, I'm going to take this for you. I've got the speed. I'm going to take it towards the goal and finish this one off for you."
Nothing too spectacular. Just a nice little dribble and control, and just feeds it straight in. He takes it in under his arm, basically. It's a touchdown more than a goal. And soon creating more opportunities. I don't know how Sector 1 must be dealing with this. I mean, they thought themselves pretty safe, I would assume. Up of that. Oh, that's quite a sneaky goal.
Yeah, this came from Soon's touch to the middle here. He's waiting the far side, waiting for his teammates to touch it, which he does. Looks to push it onto the net. And if there was ever any challenge, one of his teammates would be able to finish it for him. So it's great to see such dominance.
Again, they're just not afraid to make.
Such dominance, many well.
Many well. Again, they're just not afraid to meet it in the centre pitch. They're just happy to do that. Which is a testament, really, to their ability. And now Sherman, proceeding his role, ends up actually possibly throwing that one away. Lucky that no one from D&D was able to finish that one off, because did not get the connection on the reverse aerial that he wanted. And soon, tasty little chip into the side. No one's going to be there yet, so he needs to keep it up in a little while. Sherman, on the other hand, will be feeding it again to the top right. Mirrored the bounce that Soon did. I am Tree keeping the pressure on. Really, seeking it home. And Soon with another touch. Can't get it off. Another coming out from Sherman, and just eroding at their defense enough times for it actually to count.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Sherman waiting on the edge. This is the role we saw I Am Tree doing previously, but looks like they're happy to rotate the system. Anyone's able to take any role in this team. And it requires games like this one where they have to push themselves beyond their limits and go out of their comfort zone. We've seen there soon in defense where he's often making such offensive pressure. And anyone can do anything in this team, which is great from their point of view, because it means they can just rotate round and let each player do something very important wherever they are.
Yeah, Soon really being the jack of all trades, along with I Am Tree. But Shervin also really doubling up as a finisher and fantastic goalkeep. And I Am Tree might not be, does not quite get on point away to tuck that one into the back of the net. Shervin now, it's a 2-on-1, does get the touch off, and a perfect rebound for I Am Tree to send a clean sailing goal right into their defense. And that, wow, spectacular stuff, really.
Yeah, we saw Shervin intercept all three of DND in the middle, sending it off the wall, straight back into the middle for I Am Tree, just to kind of guide that one off at a 90-degree angle towards the net.
This could be just the cushion that Sector 1 needed to pull away and grab the victory here. There's been some serious misplay by D&D earlier on. Members of the team just driving up the walls for absolutely no reason.
Can maybe all up to the promised one, Drill. The apostle. The one who holds truth in the palm of his wheels. Sorry, in the rims of his wheels. Is that a better expression? Or lighter. But yeah, I feel like both teams are fairly evenly matched, more so than we would have anticipated. Which is why I originally thought that maybe Wajd was holding back in the previous semi-finals, maybe, to throw them off their game, because they've taken more away than I would have anticipated from such a strong EU team as Sector 1.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not that I think they were holding back in the last games, I just don't think they were getting challenged. I think once you're up against a good team, you've really got to push yourselves beyond your limit, and so you do start doing things that you might not have been comfortable doing before because you have to.
Yeah,
I'm seeing that here, like Drill sending it very high in the air, where before he probably wouldn't have needed to aerial so high to get the control of the ball.
Exactly.
Indeed, Drill is like coming to his own in this sort of matchup. It shows just what high level play can bring out of a man. Not much boost monopoly coming out, really. And that is a very cheeky little chip from Soon, who just comes in on a drive-by and just says, well, I'll take that then.
Yeah, very nice angle from Soon. Just using the side of his car just to send it more towards net, but there was not really much they could do in terms of saving that. There was enough power in it that it wasn't going to float up for an easier save.
What I like is you can tell that he knew it was going in with his little barrel rolled and his confidence, because he's made those shots consistently throughout the entire tournament.
Yeah, and those sort of easy goals shouldn't really be coming about, and Soon definitely knows how to punish them. He just sees everything. And Soon waiting on goal point here doesn't.
499. We just need one more.
Well, I mean, for the last 50 seconds, if we break 500, that's great. I Am Tree poking it above, going to be putting it in danger zone, and it's bouncing quite awfully for the D&D side here. As Shervin will be putting that one into another rebound soon. Attempts to pinch it against the wall and put it in a danger zone. Shervin with a literally light touch that will be saved by Drill, and will now on a counter opportunity that is getting bounced out the way, but does get cleared by Shervin. With only a consolation goal that you can hope for, your winners more than likely will be Sector 1. I had that going like it was a reel off, and I ended up calling them Project.
Yeah, good job. I'm sure
man.
Twitch chat will love that you call them Project again.
Again? Oh, twice.
Again.
Well, you know, things happen. With
Day
5 seconds
46.
left.
There's and he gets
goal!
it. I Am Tree scores.
I Am Tree's first game shot. Is that I Am Tree's first goal of this game?
Yeah, he's not been shooting very often. He's tends to be more defensive. That was a great little redirect.
It's a
second goal.
Just to finish off this game, make sure that they prove their dominance and why they should be crowned the victors of this Insomnia 57 qualifier. Sector 1 have been the team to look out for the whole tournament, and this is why. They win the final 4 games to 2 and take away 3 bring your own computer tickets for Insomnia 57. It'll be lovely to meet you all there, Sector 1, and well done to everyone else who competed in the tournament. D&D done so well to get to the final. I do hope you're still interested in coming to Insomnia and all the other teams that we saw today, and those who were knocked out earlier on. There's still no reason why you can't train up a little bit more and in a month's time compete at Insomnia. If not, it's a great event. There's loads of other stuff going on. It's not just all LAN and playing games. There's an expo hall, there's stage shows, there's an expo stage, a main stage, esports stage. You can watch all the esports going on, an expo hall full of booths, old games, shops, all things you can buy from, and you don't even have to worry about travelling away to a hotel or anything like that. There's indoor camping at the event. So it's a great event if you are interested in coming. It will be in Birmingham, NEC, March 25th to 28th, and I hope you're all interested in popping along. So thank you very much all for watching.
And commiserations to DND, but outstandingly well played, Drill. You are an absolute testament to a good player, and the rest of your team right by you. We hope to see you at Insomnia. And until then, it's goodbye from me.
Amazing play all around, and I'm so glad that we got so many people involved to come along and see it. Obviously, a lot of people went into helping this. There's the 3 casters, and then we've got our administrator Nikki, and then there's Ziggy, and a bunch of other people involved over at Multiplay, and it's just been awesome.
Hey, while we're at it, I'd like to thank my mum for birthing me. Oh my God, you're so... Without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Indeed.
But yeah, no.
And what we'll be doing now is we're going over to the Multiplay stream. So Multiplay, the people who run Insomnia, they're doing a big charity stream, 24 hours. So there's a Pokemon tournament about to start on Pokemon Day itself. So be sure to go along and check out the Multiplay stream. So thank you very much all for watching. I've been Gregan. Find me on Twitter at Gregan25.
I've been Zoltan. Find me on Twitter at Zoltan.
And I've been Lewis. Find me on Twitter at XILubes.
And we'll see you all later. Goodbye.
Woo! God bless.
Ciao for now. Buongiorno.